Hello friends, welcome again to my channel where we discuss the science behind this world of medicine. So today we have in our topic list hyperthyroidism and understanding what exactly it is. Most of you who are wondering what exactly is hyperthyroidism, let me explain you something. So thyroxine is a hormone that is produced in the body by thyroid gland situated in the neck. This thyroxine hormone, if you get your thyroid test done, blood test done, you would see T3 and T4. This basically T3 and T4 combined is thyroxine hormone. This thyroxine hormone is a metabolic hormone which controls the activity or maintains the normal activity of your brain, heart, digestive system, muscles, bone, and almost every part of your body, and that is why it is referred to as a metabolic hormone. So you can easily appreciate the fact that if this thyroxine hormone is elevated, we will have different symptoms altogether, which include you will have a beating heart rate, you will feel this as palpitations or a high heart rate. You may have sweating, excessive heat intolerance, wherein even in extreme cold weather, you may end up sweating. The third is fatigue. You may feel weak, you may feel lethargic. There will be excessive weight loss. You may have hyperactivity, and you may also end up having trembling hands. So wriggling movement of the hands and the feet are common if this thyroxine hormone increases in the body. The increase of thyroxine hormone in the body is referred to as thyrotoxicosis. So if this thyrotoxicosis or increased thyroxine hormones in the body is due to increased activity of your thyroid gland, it is referred to as hyperthyroidism. So you can also appreciate that thyrotoxicosis or increased thyroid hormone or increased thyroxine hormones can also happen when your thyroid gland is not hyperactive. So now you understand what exactly is thyrotoxicosis and what exactly is hyperthyroidism. Now moving on to understand how you assess your blood test report for thyroid. So conventionally this is referred to as thyroid function test, but normally nowadays it is referred to as thyroid test or thyroid blood test. When you get a complete thyroid blood test, you will see three parameters. You will see T3, T4 and TSH. T3 and T4 you understand is thyroxine hormones, and in case of thyrotoxicosis or hyperthyroidism, you will find this as elevated beyond the normal range. What happens is you will see TSH level below the normal range. Why is it so? So TSH, referred to as thyroid stimulating hormone, is produced by a pituitary gland inside your head, which regulates the functioning or regulates the levels of thyroid hormone from the thyroid gland. So it basically is a stimulating hormone for increase of thyroid gland to produce more thyroxine hormone. So in effect, there is a loop that is running. So if thyroxine hormone in the blood is less, it goes to the head and gives a signal to pituitary gland to increase thyroid stimulating hormone or TSH hormone, to give signal to thyroid gland to increase thyroxine hormone. If thyroxine hormone is very high beyond the normal level, it sends a loop to the signal to the pituitary gland in the head, which then reduces the production of thyroid stimulating hormone or the TSH hormone, so that its production is reduced. So in case of thyrotoxicosis or hyperthyroidism, we have excessive thyroxine hormone T3 and T4 are increased, which sends a negative feedback to the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland to reduce the production of TSH hormone or the thyroid stimulating hormone, and you see low levels of TSH in the blood. Now, when you understand now this, that hyperthyroidism and thyrotoxicosis are two different things, you also need to understand that when you are first diagnosed or one of your relatives is first diagnosed with thyrotoxicosis, a doctor prescribes or tells you to get a thyroid function test or thyroid blood test repeated every month or every 2 months up to 6 to 9 months. Why is it so? So let us understand why is it so. Now, in case of thyrotoxicosis or hyperthyroidism, where the functioning due to thyroid gland is leading to thyrotoxicosis, where the thyroid gland is having hyperactivity to increase the thyroxine hormones leading to thyrotoxicosis, we call this as a permanent feature, and in this case you need to take medicines to reduce your thyroxine hormones so the normal functioning in your body can be resumed or reduced to a normal functioning body wherein all the symptoms of hyperthyroidism and thyrotoxicosis are removed. There can be a second stage of thyrotoxicosis, or means second feature, or what say a second manifestation can be wherein the blood test report shows increased thyroxine hormones. You may have symptoms of thyrotoxicosis, but what essentially is happening is your thyroid gland is getting damaged by your own body. It is called a autoimmune thyroiditis or Hashimoto's thyroiditis, wherein your thyroid gland is being actively damaged by some cells in your body. So the first stage of this process of damage to thyroid gland leads to thyrotoxicosis or increased thyroxine hormones. So you can easily understand now that the first stage is thyrotoxicosis, but eventually when your gland is permanently damaged, it will reduce the thyroxine levels to below the normal level. So you may end up with hypothyroidism. And that is why the doctor says that get a repeat scan done or repeat blood test of thyroid done, so that on a long run, you know that yes, it is a progressive of hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism, so that the treatment can be altered accordingly. I hope this information was useful, because this is something that a lot of people don't understand, and it is very difficult to even appreciate this fact. I hope if this video was useful to you, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to watch my next video. Thank you.